Welcome to Mapperton, our family home and estate in Dorset in the southwest of England.
Julie and I took over running Mapperton a few years ago from my parents, the Earl and Countess of Sandwich.
It's a lot of work, but also a lot of fun. This place is full of fascinating stories, extraordinary people, and endless repairs.
So please join our family on this journey of a lifetime as we put all our efforts into preserving this magnificent part of England's heritage.
So we're reopening for the season. We've been in 3 lockdowns and and we're very, very excited to reopen again for pretty much kind of the 3rd time, and hopefully this time we stay open for good, that there won't be, can I knock on wood somewhere, that there won't be a 4th lockdown?
Not much wood there, but we're reopening.
Nervous.
We're reopening, but there's nobody coming. We're allowed to open the gardens for local visitors from roughly the beginning of March. I think we just got the figures today, and we've had a grand total of 2, sometimes 3 people a day, which compared to the 100 to 200 people a day.
I'm sorry, can you just
back... So basically nobody's coming. I mean, it's obviously it's the end of lockdown, or rather it's the ongoing lockdown. The end of lockdown is coming up. So people aren't supposed to be going long distances, but at the same time, we would have hoped that many more people would have come. And looking,
are you marketing about this? How's your PR going for this?
No. It's going fine. I just think we're obviously, like so many historic houses and attractions of all kinds, and cafes and shops, we're all suffering. So nobody's able to come, but we are, as you say, reopening the cafe on the 12th of April. That's the first time that we're really allowed to do that. And we really, really hope that people come physically, and people come virtually by you joining us here. But if we look around where we are now, because we're standing at the entrance, now this is all new. This is all stuff that you and I have put in here. We've put in this, we've converted the coach house, we've put in all of these new paths, all of this landscaping. Over here we have the biomass system, which is our heating system for the whole of the house and the houses, which I can unfortunately see is on the blink. So yet another thing that needs fixing, because that flashing light tells me there's a problem. And then we have this vast car park, which hasn't got a single car in it, which is a great source of sadness.
Well, let's hope those 2 to 3 people on average arrive today.
And let's hope they buy a lot of plants.
But I think, because when you come and visit a garden, you want to be able to go get your cup of tea and your scone and your sandwich. And
of course, it's all part of the package.
Yeah, it's part of the package.
People should come.
I'm really, really hopeful that once the cafe opens up, that we will have a lot more visitors. I'll report back on what we're offering for the on the cafe menu for this. I think it's going to be a limited menu because it's going to be takeaway.
Oh, seagulls.
Yeah, okay. So
all right, let's go do that.
Okay, let's go do that. We are starting to prepare to open up the coach house, which I have used as a yoga studio. I can see 3 yoga mats over there. So luckily I have my new yoga studio, because can you imagine? Hi.
Hi.
I'm still gonna, even though I've got my vaccine, I'm still gonna
stay away.
I'm gonna social distance.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is Emma. Emma, I know many of you have met Emma before, who've been on the Patreon page earlier. Emma is our cafe manager.
Hello.
And I have so many questions for you, because a year ago we were shut down. We shut down, whatever it was.
Almost exactly a year ago.
Almost exactly a year ago.
When
Completely
we'd
shut
been
down.
open for a week.
That's right.
We had opened for a week, and on the last day I had 3 people come in, and it was very sad. It was a really, and we felt that it was coming.
Yeah,
we knew that it was coming.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was crushing, because we didn't know what would happen. And
right.
So in the summer, when we had a nice few months of a really good summer trading up here.
Yep.
And then the winter arrived, and
shut down again.
Yeah. The menu that we're going to do, we've really thought about the fact that it's outdoor dining and it's April. It's not exactly warm
and it's
outside.
England.
So we're looking at making sure, rather than having our fixed menu that we would normally have at the beginning of every year painted up on our boards, we're using sort of different boards. We can change it every day. We're going to have like stuff that's easy to eat outside. So we'll have lots of soups going on.
Yep.
I hope we'll have pasties. Stuff that you can eat outside it's easy. And obviously sandwiches.
And
Loads
of course,
of
sandwiches.
Loads of sandwiches.
Okay, so sandwiches, pasties, soup. Any Julie's Live Well salad? Is that going to make it this year?
We don't know whether for indoor.
Or have I been cut?
Indoor dining, we're going to have a whole bunch of things.
Okay.
Don't you worry. Going through a cookbook.
Just got to make sure I haven't been canceled.
But no, we've got. I'm really looking forward to just going with the flow, looking after people. As long as people leave happy and well fed and having had a nice day, then we've achieved what we've set out to do.
Exactly.
So we'll just have to. Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Emma.
That's
so
all right.
I
It's nice to
will
see you.
obviously be back in collecting my yoga mats soon enough. But anyway, I'm excited, and I just want to make sure that I don't get canceled. My salad.
You're going to have to come over and do some testing with
I know
us.
I will. I'll do some testing for sure.
Absolutely.
I'll do some testing for sure. Okay. Bye, Emma.
Take
Bye.
care.
So I'm here in the cafe and we are getting ready to open. So we're getting ready to open in about a week's time, a little bit over a week. And you all have started, you started to create things. So FYI, I know many of you know Mark and Emma, but I'm gonna reintroduce. So Mark is our head chef here at the Coach House Cafe. And you've been on a lot of films with me.
Yes.
Yeah, we've made a lot of things. And then Emma is, of course, our cafe manager. So what have you guys been doing today?
Well, at this stage, before reopening, we're sort of going through different menu ideas, different cakes in particular.
Yep.
And so we've been having a bit of a bake-off.
Oh.
And yes, so we've had some really, really good cakes. As you can see, they've been mostly eaten.
Yeah.
Crew has done well on those.
Yeah. And these haven't been eaten.
No. Well, you see, part of this period is experimenting.
Yes.
And we do like to make sure that we have something for everyone. So all of these cakes are actually gluten-free.
Okay.
What we have discovered today, Julie, is that these cakes don't really work with gluten-free flour.
What are these cakes?
These are Guinness cakes.
What are Guinness cakes? Does anybody know what a Guinness cake is?
Well, you've heard of Guinness.
Well, I've heard of Guinness, the beer.
The beer, yeah.
Yeah?
So, we use Guinness.
Oh. Is this like a thing? Is this like an Irish thing?
I promise, it's a really good cake.
Is it popular?
Completely vegan.
Go on, try some.
I'm going to try some. Okay.
The thing with the gluten-free flour, these ones have come out drier than we'd like.
Okay.
Because it's completely vegan as well.
Isn't there a rule in Ireland that you have to eat them all in one?
Well, why are you interrupting? Are you on this film with us? They're a little bit dry. Is that from the Guinness? Right.
No, that's the...
Sorry, yeah.
That's gluten-free flour tends to be
Oh.
a bit drier. So you see, with the olive oil cake there, that's also gluten-free, but it's got more of the oil in, so it's not
As dry.
As dry, and it's also got eggs in these ones as well.
Right. I can taste the Guinness in this, though.
Yeah, but that's what it's one of our favourite cakes in my household. I would like to send you into the kitchen to remake my Guinness cake
Oh.
with plain flour
Yeah.
and see just how delicious a Guinness cake is.
Okay. Hi. Okay. Here we are. Kitchen. So I'm here to make the Guinness
Should I bring you an assistant?
muffins and make them a little bit more moist.
Yes.
Is that right? So we're just not going to use gluten-free flour. Is that right? We're using regular flour.
Yeah, we're using regular plain flour. But as I say, it's a vegan cake.
Yeah, great.
It's a very simple recipe.
It's got beer in it. I already like it.
It does.
Vegan and beer. There we go.
Exactly. I thought of you when I came up with this. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So Mark, what is the recipe?
Well, you need 2 cups of plain flour.
Yeah.
So there's your cups.
There's my thing.
There's your plain flour.
Okay. So this is not the gluten-free, and you think that this is going to solve it? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It does. It
Because
does.
that's the way we've made it before. Yesterday
Okay.
I made it with gluten free.
So 2 cups.
2
yeah.
cups of those.
Okay. All right.
No, we've also done with cups for you as well.
Okay. I mean, that's good enough. One, right?
Yeah.
Does it have to be exact? Okay. I mean, I'm trying. That's about, That's good. A little bit more. Okay. That'll be 2. 2, okay.
1 cup of chocolate powder. Use the same cup.
Oh, 1 cup. Yeah. Okay. Whoop, sorry. Dear. Okay. 1 cup. Excellent.
2 teaspoons of baking soda.
2 teaspoons of baking soda. A little bit more or no?
No, that's it.
Okay. Okay.
And I mean a cup of caster sugar.
Okay. I tell you what I am going to do. As soon as I pop that open, I'm going to try it. I've only had Guinness once in my life when I was in Dublin, in Ireland.
That's the only place I think I've ever volunteered.
And I didn't like it. So I'm going to try it again. I didn't actually. So 1 cup of this, Mark.
Yes, please.
Okay. 1 cup.
Half a cup of brown sugar.
Half a cup of brown sugar. This is super easy. Half a cup. Great.
And then we need half a cup of oil.
Half a cup of oil. Okay. Okay. Yep.
2 cups of Guinness.
Which is about
Which it is the full can. Which is the
Oh.
full can.
Well, what if I want to try it?
Oh, don't worry.
Okay, I'm going to try it. I got it. Okay. Did you shake it or anything?
No, of course not.
Would we?
Get it. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take a little sip of this because I've only had Guinness 1 time in my life, and it was in Ireland, and I didn't like it. But maybe I'll like it out of a can.
Maybe.
Okay, let's get a little cup.
I'll get your cup.
All right, great. So I'm going to pour this in 2 cups, but I'm going to take a little bit for myself.
Try a tiny bit of that.
Okay. Now, what do you think? Do you guys like Guinness?
No.
No?
In cake,
Okay.
Yes.
In case. Okay.
but
Okay.
as a beverage,
I'm going to smell it like wine. See, the thing of it is, it smells really nice. You're like, ooh, I want to drink that.
and then
Okay. And then you drink it. Okay. It's better than I remember.
it's best.
It's better.
Yeah, it's better when it's like cold like that.
It's much better. Maybe it's because I've become a true beer drinker that I appreciate it, because this was years ago that I had it on tap in Ireland, and it was before I became like a full-fledged beer drinker. Good. So what are your favorite sweet cakes or muffins or biscuits, cookies that use other forms of alcohol? Let us know down below. We could do like a little competition for the patrons.
Have a very boozy cake day.
Yes.
the idea.
Okay, stick it in now. Okay, here we go. This is much better than I thought. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go out and buy and drink this, but it was at least better than I remember all those years ago. Okay, let's just let's get every single bit in it. Okay? What's that noise?
That's the widget.
Has the widget spoiled our April Fool joke though?
Possibly.
Because we had shaken the can of beer, hoping it was all going to spray everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm
on
too
April
clever.
Fool,
I'm too
but
clever.
You knew we'd done that.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know it was April. I knew it was April Fool's, but I just know that opening up. Listen, I'm a beer drinker, so I know what it's like when you open up cans of beer, that it could go everywhere.
The widget spoiled the gag.
Right. Yeah, that's excellent.
My 9-year-old loves this cake. It's his favourite.
This is brilliant. It
Well,
tastes
how long is that going to take in the oven?
25 to 30 minutes.
okay.
We'll pull back again.
In the meantime, I'll just finish this. It's good. I'm super happy with that. Much better than I remember, and I'm glad your little trick didn't work.
I'll put it in the
Yeah.
oven.
Okay, I'll put it in the oven. Is there something else I should? Is like something gonna
No, you're all right.
explode now? Oh God.
Unless you drop it.
Almost said, okay, there. Sorry, do you see
Stick it in the middle.
okay.
Yeah.
Middle, right
Yeah,
there?
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, this is the defining moment, everybody. Defining moment. I've got my oven gloves, and let's check it out. Oh, fancy pants oven here we have in the kitchen. Smells really nice.
It does smell really nice.
I'm probably making this up. I feel like I smell the Guinness, or no?
You can smell the maltiness of the Guinness. So it's not the kind of alcohol-y hit in the face of Guinness,
Right.
but it's that kind of more. It's a subtle.
Right. It's not like I'm drinking a whole pint of Guinness,
No,
right? Exactly. Okay. So here is the moment. I'm just gonna listen. It still has to set. So I just thought this is perfect, right? To take a little piece off here. Definitely, I can already tell much more moist than the gluten-free ones, right? Okay. Yeah, and I'll tell you what the big difference is remember when I tried the ones out there, the gluten-free, and I was like, oh, they're good, but then it was like stuck in, it was like stuck in my mouth. Like this one is washing down really nice because it's moist.
And does it taste of Guinness?
Again, it's that that what did you call it?
A maltiness to it.
Maltiness. Yeah, a maltiness, right? But that is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not as sweet as a
It's really
chocolate cake.
good. No,
but
that's the
it's
other
quite
thing.
addictive because it's not as sweet. It's not as sickening. Yeah, you can eat quite a lot.
You can. I better be really careful here. Do you think it's not as sweet because the Guinness has gone? Because we did use 1.5 cups of sugar, a cup of the.
It was yes, 1.5 cups of sugar.
Yeah.
And then it's just oil. I mean, it's such a simple recipe. But it tastes
Ooh.
good.
What's that? What's that? Does that mean it's done?
That means it's ready.
All right. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go get Mark or somebody to figure out how to do this. But come and visit us. Ooh, okay. Come and visit us. Okay. We're gonna sort this out. Maybe we do that.
Oh, that's probably right.
There we go. Okay. Come and visit us here when you can and try Emma's Guinness cake. So we're gonna say goodbye now that we've sorted this out and let this cool down, but do leave us recipes in the comments of your favorite recipes that include alcohol, right? Because that's what this episode is about. We've used Guinness, but what do you all use for your cakes or your cupcakes or your muffins or anything else? Leave it down below in the comments and you might try one of them, is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we might do a whole episode on one of your recipes. Bye, everybody.
The pipes burst all over the house, including up in the attics up here. And water came through this ceiling, this rococo ceiling, particularly in this area, so that satyr, that fellow in the centre of that roundel, had a drip on the end of his nose for months.